I'm Matt Moore from the Action Network, and this is Spread the Floor. If Luka Doncic doesn't win MVP this season, it is not going to be from lack of trying. Not from Doncic and not from the Mavs. Doncic's numbers this season through the first 10% of the year are absurd. He's on pace for the third most points per game in a single season. He's on pace for the most points plus rebounds plus assists per game since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1972. Doncic has scored or assisted on 324 out of the 777 points the Mavericks have scored while he was on the floor this season. That's 42% of all of the offense able to be accounted for by Doncic himself. He's shooting a preposterous 65% on two-point attempts this season, including 68% on layups and 9 of 15 in the post. This combination of usage and efficiency is just simply not something we've ever seen. On the usage side of it, there's a pretty good track record of this being tied to the MVP. Doncic has the third highest usage rate since the stat began being able to be tracked, behind only Russell Westbrook in 2017 and Harden in 2019. Westbrook went on to win the MVP. Harden was runner-up in 2019. 7 of the top 10 players in usage who scored 25 points per game finished top 5 for MVP, and 3 of them won outright. Doncic is in elite company in that regard. Doncic is shooting a 71% on drives in the early season, while leading the league in assists off drives. He's top 3 in total drives per game. This is how Doncic is getting it done. He's attacking relentlessly. In the preseason, we wondered what the impact of Doncic being in shape from Eurobasket to start the season might be. The impact is that he's a tank. You'll see him just absolutely drive through rookie David Roddy here. If you have the size like Torrey Craig does, then he goes to his footwork to get you completely lost. Scotty Barnes is a long, bigger defender with better athleticism, seemingly an ideal match for Doncic. But Doncic's other real talent is his patience. Here, he basically lulls Barnes to sleep, sliding past him. And here he puts Barnes in jail, putting him on his hip, trapped behind him by his backside. And so when Barnes can't get to him, Doncic then accelerates and finishes at the rim. Doncic's MVP odds have actually moved longer this week to plus 300 on average, given the Bucks' early season surge correlated to Giannis Antetokounmpo's price dropping. But Doncic is averaging 52.8 points, rebounds, and assists per game this season. He has the highest workload of any player in the league offensively, and the Mavericks are 6-3. It's not that often that the preseason favorite makes a case this strong this early, and we've got a long way to go. But one thing's for certain, Luka Doncic is bound and determined to force his way into the MVP conversation, no matter what he's got to do. For more on Luka Doncic and the Mavs and his MVP case, make sure to check out the Action Network and the Action Network app.